There was a dark, terrifying forest. Deep within it, an old sage named Ramdas lived alone in a small hut. That hut had been his home for many years. On that night, a fierce, stormy rain lashed the earth. Lightning roared in the sky, sounding like someone screaming in anger. Darkness and silence blanketed the forest. Ramdas closed the door tightly, sitting inside to keep out the wind and rain. Suddenly, knock, knock! Someone knocked at the door. The old sage was startled. Who could be out here at such a late hour in this terrifying forest? Summoning courage, he opened it. Standing there was a young woman. Her clothes were drenched by the downpour, clinging to her frame, revealing every curve. She was beautiful and frightened. "Who are you, child? What are you doing here, in this forest, so late?" asked Ramdas. Shivering, the girl replied, "Babaji, I'm from the nearby town of Kamaraj Nagar. My name is Anita. I'm so scared. Some people are chasing me. They want to kill me. They want to take my honor. I ran for my life and ended up here. Please, save me." Ramdas invited her inside, laid out a mat for her, and lit a lamp. Soon the hut was only lit by its soft glow, while outside the storm raged on. Anita's eyes were filled with fear. She trembled as she sat. Then she began her story. "I am the daughter of King Vikram Singh. My parents are no more. Since they died, people have been drawn to my beauty. They wanted to touch me, defile me." Ramdas listened silently, but sensed she was hiding something deeper. Was it mere chance she had ended up here? The storm's fury intensified outside. Only 2 souls occupied the hut, an old sage and a young woman. After a moment, Anita asked gently, "Baba, I'm so frightened. May I stay here tonight?" Ramdas looked into her eyes. They reflected both innocence and fear. He replied, "Yes, child. You may stay. This hut is your home tonight." Anita lay down on the mat. Ramdas watched her, fighting emotion. Inside him stirred something strange, an unexpected emotional awakening after years of silence. His peaceful old heart thumped erratically, stirred by youthful stirs of passion and unfamiliar longing. He wondered how he would get through the night, whether he could resist the stir within him. He tried to sleep, closing his eyes, but sleep eluded him. Anita's soaked image swam before him. His heart raced, anxiety building. Amid this unrest, he heard soft sobbing. Ramdas, startled, leaped up and approached Anita. She was crying. He asked gently, "Anita, what's wrong?" "Why are you crying?" She stammered. "Something has happened, not something I can tell anyone." Ramdas was puzzled. What secret was she hiding from him? Anita's voice dropped even further. "I am not a good girl, Baba. I am very thirsty. I am a lost soul." Trembling, she confessed the truth, a revelation that made Ramdas's blood run cold. "I am not just an ordinary girl. I am a lost spirit." Ramdas trembled, his legs weak. "A spirit," he whispered. "How can I believe this?" Anita looked down and began her tale. "Long ago, I was Queen Radha. A man named Arjun loved me and wanted to marry, but I did not love him. To win me, he used black magic. I became entangled in his trap. He forcefully married me, though my heart belonged to another. On our wedding night, when he tried to defile me, I resisted. In his rage, he became mad and killed me in my sleep. As I died, he cursed me. Your soul will never be free unless you lie in bed with a pure human or a holy man. Since then, I've wandered through this forest as a restless spirit." Ramdas's heart raced faster. Anita held his hand. "I'm not lying. If you don't share a bed with me tonight, I will wander this forest forever, she whispered. Her touch brushed his body, stirring him. Yet at that moment, a terrifying voice rang out. It sounded as if someone else was there. Ramdas leaped up and ran outside the hut into the deep darkness. Turning back, he saw Anita standing silently at the door. Suddenly, a dark shadow emerged before him. A booming voice echoed, "I am the one who sent this girl to you. I am the dark magic that bound her soul all these years." The presence laughed and added, "Sage Ramdas, you've fallen into my trap. You cannot escape." Ramdas took a deep breath and responded calmly, "Your dark magic will not work on me. Did you think I would be swayed by a girl's beauty? No, that is not my path." Anita bowed her head in shame as the dark voice taunted, "You are human too. Your desires exist. How can you escape me?" The sage closed his eyes and gazed at the heavens. After a moment of silence, he replied, "I choose the path of light, not your darkness." Tears welled in Anita's eyes. She pondered. Was she really going to do what she had planned? Was she setting a pure man into her trap? Ramdas gently spoke, "Anita, look deeply inside yourself. Is this truly what you want? I have never looked at any woman with evil intent. Why would you take my honor?" The shadow laughed. "It's too late, Sage. Nothing can be done now." But as Anita listened, a new light appeared in her eyes. "I don't know what's right or wrong," she admitted. "I just want release. I want peace." Ramdas answered, "Then righteously fight, for your life, not your soul. This battle is yours." Anita drew in a steady breath. She was no longer afraid. She looked at the shadow and declared, "Yes, I will fight this on my own." She closed her eyes, lifted both hands, and stepped toward the darkness. As her hands touched the shadow, fierce winds began to howl. Darkness trembled, and the shadow shrieked in agony. Anita's soul had awoken. She banished the shadow completely. Silence filled the forest. When Anita opened her eyes, she saw Sage Ramdas standing quietly before her. She stepped forward solemnly. "I was about to make a terrible mistake. Thank you for stopping me. You have saved me and restored my humanity." Ramdas smiled. "Now you are free. Go live your life anew." Anita bowed her head and, tearful, left the forest behind, forever freed. She walked toward the light, leaving darkness far behind her.